They say once you start giving yourself away for free, you stop being worth anything. When I found out that Dana Reyes, the girl I'd spent 2 years chasing, the one who'd waved off my every attempt to get close to her, had actually liked me from the very start, and had only ever kept her distance because she enjoyed watching me try, something in me finally went quiet. I stopped texting her first. I stopped rearranging my whole life around her schedule. And I put in for the last open spot on the overseas exchange program, the one I turned down a year earlier because I couldn't stand being that far from her. Before I left, I decided to do it properly, cut the thread clean, at her birthday party, in front of everyone if I had to. By the time I got to the private room, the party was already loud. I could hear her friends through the door before I even opened it. Ryan's confessed like 99 times by now. Number 100 has to be soon. Dana, you really should just say yes to him already. Everyone can see you like him back. If you turn him down one more time, he might actually stop trying. I stood outside and listened to them talk about me like I wasn't 2 feet away, and for the first time in a long while, none of it made my chest ache. I pushed the door open. The room fell quiet for half a second. Then everyone turned back to their conversations, pretending they hadn't seen me. Dana lifted her glass and rejoined some drinking game across the room, cool and unbothered, like I hadn't just walked in. She didn't even glance my way. I had to admire the performance. For 2 years, I'd thrown away every scrap of pride I had chasing Dana Reyes. I sat through the whispers, the pitying looks, the friends who thought I was pathetic for trying so hard for someone who never tried back. Every day I found some new way to get her attention, and every time, nothing came back. I told myself to stop more times than I could count. Some nights I lay awake and swore I was done. And every morning I got up and did it all over again, right up until I gave away the exchange spot I'd fought so hard to earn, just so I could stay close to her. Then, 3 weeks ago, I picked up her phone by accident and saw exactly how she'd saved my name, my guy, eventually. Her photo album had close to 1,000 pictures of me going back years, most of them taken when I hadn't even noticed her watching. I should have been happy, I wasn't. All I felt was how cruel it was that she'd known exactly how I felt the whole time and let me burn myself down anyway, just for the thrill of being wanted without ever having to want anyone back. I was done. I just wanted to disappear from her life quietly and completely. Nobody made room for me at the party, so I found an empty seat in the corner and sat by myself. For the next hour, while everyone else laughed and toasted around her, I scrolled my phone like a ghost nobody could see. It used to be different. Whenever Dana walked into a room, I find some excuse to get near her, dig up any topic just to make her notice me. Tonight was no exception. I'd only gotten invited because I'd begged for weeks and had half her friends put in a word for me. By rights, I should have been holding on to that invitation like it mattered. Instead, I sat there half checked out, completely indifferent, like her birthday meant nothing to me at all. That coldness, so unlike the version of me she was used to, seemed to catch her off guard. I noticed her glance my way more than once. After the cake and the candles, it was time for gifts. I waited until everyone else had gone before I got up, unhurried, and pulled a small calendar out of my bag. It fit in one palm. 30 pages, no more. It looked almost embarrassingly cheap next to whatever the others had brought, but I didn't care what anyone else thought. I just looked at Dana and said it plainly. Starting today, tear off one page every night. On the last page, there's a surprise waiting my birthday gift to you. Take your time. Her friends burst out laughing. Counting down to something big, huh? 2 years and he's still going. You really did wear him down, Dana. Dana clearly assumed I meant something romantic, a countdown to some grand gesture. The corner of her mouth curved up before she caught herself and smoothed her expression back to nothing. I never asked for a countdown, she said, low enough for only me to hear. She had it backwards, and so did everyone else in that room. The last page wasn't a day I'd finally win her over. It was the day I would vanish from her life for good. I didn't explain, I just laughed, soft and short. Dana, I chased you for 2 years and never once moved you. I'd like to know, what does your ideal person actually look like? The whole room went still. Every eye turned toward her, waiting. Dana looked at me for a long moment without speaking, and then, just as she opened her mouth to answer, the door swung open. All the attention in the room snapped away at once. Leo Joe walked in holding a beautifully wrapped box, and Dana's expression melted into something warm and unguarded, something I'd never once seen her wear for me. Happy birthday, Leo said. Dana's gaze followed the words straight to him. She tapped her fingers once against the table, picking her sentence back up like nothing had interrupted her at all. My ideal type, she said, is someone steady, easy to laugh, kind without trying, someone like Leo. The moment those words landed, Leo's face lit up. He crossed the room, pressed the gift into her hands, and pulled her into unwrapping it right there in front of everyone. Just like that, the whole party's attention moved on, and no one remembered to ask me anything else. I watched the two of them get swallowed up by the crowd, and I didn't feel the ache I expected to feel. 2 years of my life, and I finally understood. I had never really been in the running at all. I let myself out while the party was still going. Calendar page 1 still folded shut in Dana's hand behind me. Outside, the night air felt like the first honest thing I'd breathed in a long time. 30 pages, 30 days. I already knew I wasn't going to wait around to see what was written on the last one. I was done writing my story around somebody else's silence.